All right, there's a first for everything. First of all, this is the world's first mass-produced electric car, the Nissan Leaf. Sure, there were other small batch cars like the Tesla Roadster, but that car really isn't even certified in Canada. Each car that has to come into Canada needs a special exemption, so that's really not a mass-produced car. Nissan claims that the Leaf is certified in Canada and a lot of places around the world, and you can go to a dealer and order one today. Now, the starting price of the Nissan Leaf is just under $39,000. That's a lot of money, and there's a lot of people say that there should be rebates placed on this vehicle. But the reality is there are plenty of cars. If you walk around or drive around Toronto, Calgary, Montreal, Vancouver, any of the major cities in the country, there are plenty of people who can afford a Mercedes, a BMW, an Audi, you name it. There's lots of people out there that can afford this car, and they should be appealing to those luxury buyers because the ride you get with the Leaf is so smooth and quiet and refined, it's even better than most luxury cars can produce. Now, the aesthetics on the outside of the Leaf, what you can't see that well on camera is that the headlights here are really raised quite far up. And that's to help break the wind as the car goes through the air, to break the wind down over the windshield and smooth it out over the surface of the car. Makes the car very aerodynamically efficient, and that reduces the amount of energy that this vehicle needs. Now, even though the Nissan Leaf has a near luxury price tag, the interior is not a luxury car in any way. It's a study in efficiency. All the money and the cost of the car went into the drive system and being able to run purely on a battery and not on putting luxury features. For example, the steering wheel, where is it here? The steering wheel goes up and down, but it doesn't go in and out, so it doesn't telescope. There's hard plastic on the dashboard. The seat, for example, doesn't have a lot of adjustment up and down. It's quite plain on the inside, but it's a minimalist approach. The center shifter here is more like the Prius. They have their shifter on the dash, but the same kind of approach. You just toggle it back and forth. The seats are wide and they're comfortable. And the center console gives you information on the screen. You can actually find out what other Leaf drivers are doing through Nissan's CarWing system, and it basically gets into your sense of competition. Who can drive the most efficiently? Who can go the most kilometers on a single charge? And there's also a screen here just above the steering wheel. It's the speedometer, but next to it, the more efficiently you drive, more branches of a tree appear and some leaves as well, and makes you it shows you basically how well you're driving. So the inside is more of a study on efficiency and not on luxury, even though the price tag sort of dictates this should be more of a luxurious interior. As the first mass-produced electric car sold in the world, the Nissan Leaf is an excellent first attempt. You get up to 160 kilometers on one charge. Now, granted, it is limited when you turn the things on like the heat and the air conditioning, but it is possible. This vehicle really is for somebody that lives in the middle of the city and drives around as a commuter on shorter trips. The range anxiety above 160 kilometers or even down to 100, depending on the conditions, really are going to limit this vehicle to people just in the city. That's why the Chevrolet approach to having an extended range electric vehicle has some appeal. For just under $39,000, you get a whole lot of technology packed into this car. $5,000 rebate offered in British Columbia, $8,000 rebate offered in Ontario, and $8,500 offered in Quebec. And that makes the price tag of this vehicle a lot more attractive. I'm not a big believer in putting rebates on cars that people can afford. Now, some will say this is expensive, but there are people out there that can afford a car at under $40,000. So first attempt from Nissan is fantastic. Can you imagine what the next one will be like? And the one after that? This is groundbreaking stuff. The new Nissan Leaf.